Hey, what's up guys? Vimp here coming at you with another one of these videos. We're going to be playing Custom Hero Survival. So, it's been a while since we played one of these, but definitely looking forward to see how this one plays out. So we are starting off with the Mage. This is all pick. I think it's all pick. 50 rounds, no bet. Essentially, you're pretty much building your own class, and you're essentially gonna try to take over this game as to the best of your abilities. So, the thing is, I'm gonna be trying or testing out a few builds. Basically, as some of you guys might know, I did play this on stream at some point, and I actually misclick and misplayed during the game itself. So I'm kind of want to try and test a few things out. So whenever I'm going to be going against other players in the future, I want to make sure that I'm obviously a good competitor. So that's what I am going to be doing. So let's start off with the usual build that I go with. Monsoon is very reliable when it comes to clearing, so we are going to be doing that. Get this on N hotkey. We're also going to be building the this guy from the Gecko. So we're going to be doing, again, all of our abilities, we're going to be getting them as soon as possible. The reason being is just for the single fact that we want to max out pillage. Transmute, we're also going to be getting that a little bit later because we don't need that yet. So the thing is, the trick with this character, I guess, would be just simply build your, get your magical crit, for example, get whatever you need at the beginning of the game, and from there, keep your last 4 slots for abilities, so you can just literally Tome of Retrain and go for obviously the Battle Royale. So that's the kind of the trick when it comes to clearing waves and things like that. So we're going to go for 2 times Monsoon. The beauty with this hero is that you scale mana per level. We're also going to be going for Learn ability, just for the single fact that it will provide us with quite a bit of mana, which is going to help us with the clear. So also things we're going to need is Banish, so finish that up right away. I'm also going to be doing some fun strats with you guys. I want to be testing out a few things. So Life Drain, that's going to be part of my core build. I'm also going to be going for a few things. So Multicast, critical for my build. Also going to be going for Last Breath. So what do we have at the moment? So we have Banish to kind of make yourself quote-unquote invulnerable for a certain amount of time. We have Life Drain, which can be multicasted, guys. That's what's really nice about it. Everything, all of these abilities can be multicasted. So my general concept when it comes to like clearing waves, I'm also going to banish myself for later stages of the game, just to make myself invulnerable and not targetable. We're also going to be min-maxing, so basically trying our best to do the best build from the Gecko, right? So we have Ancient Teaching, which resets cooldowns, and also we have finally completed, I think, our main component. Main build, I think. So we're going to stick with this build, I'm pretty sure. Now what we're going to do is go for Transmute, Pillage, Learn ability. Let's actually focus up here because... So that's kind of unfortunate that I am the first one PvP, but I do have on the bright side, this guy doesn't have anything. What does he have? Pillage. He seems to be doing the same build as... It's kind of unfortunate. Again, it's crazy. Well played by this guy. Really well played. Last Breath is going to save me. No way. No way. I got that. That's insane. So lucky on my part. He technically had that, guys. The Entangle is just so overpowered. Level 12 too. He really went ham. I'm surprised it didn't leave at this point. So we're going to use the initial glory to just get a little bit more HP to guarantee ourselves our survival. This guy went for a little bit of like scaling intelligence. So a little. He needed consumables in order to stay alive, in my opinion. But apart from that, he did a pretty good job. So he definitely had me on that one. I'm surprised it survived. I was lucky enough to Life Drain, and it's still level 1. Spell descriptions. I'm confused because this is actually a pretty good build. I thought this guy was experienced. So it seems like this guy's going for Roar, which is kind of the usual. Everyone's going for the same build. I'm so confused. Is this like a new meta? Are you guys seeing like a lot of like everyone's going for obviously learnability plus pillage? That seems to be the kind of the main meta at the moment for this map. Life Drain is obviously super strong for PvP. That's why you see a lot of people going for it. Because I think at max level it drains like 5,000 HP per second, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. Let's while we're waiting for that boring PvP, we are going to be going for pillage, like I said. Maybe max it out last. So how many slots do I have left? 3. So let's go for pillage, like I said. Pillage, and we're going to go for learn ability, just so we get as much levels as possible to scale our mana. And finally, I think we're going to go for transmute. Roar is also a very good ability. Could have been replaced with Ancient Teaching, for example, just to keep us alive initially. Really nice. Look at that damage. That's the Roar, guys, for you guys. That's very freaking strong. That's the reason why I see Zoom and other people rocking Roar, just because it gives you those base stats. I mean, it's a very easy counter. Basically, you would need, like, I guess you could go for Banish or whatever. The thing is with, you know, that type of build, it's decent for, like, auto-attacking. I don't know how reliable it is for, you know, against mages, right? That's the thing. Because mages could obviously banish themselves or banish the opponent, depending if they have avatar and things like that. So late game, I'm obviously going to be changing these up. So pillage, learn ability plus, what else did it? Transmute. I'm going to get rid of those. Most likely go for Windwalk, Death and Decay, and what else did I say? I said something else. I forgot what though. We'll go for transmute. Got transmute and learn ability if we can get it. Very good. Okay, maxed out. So obviously learn ability gives us extra experience, but it's a really good thing, guys, to do this in the future. If you guys are ever playing Custom Hero Survival, I would recommend getting your build down ready from the get-go, just because it gives you the ability to like fully understand what your build is all about. And that gives you a slight advantage over opponents, just because you're able to like unskill abilities in the at the end. You can literally unskill abilities and just basically build your character based on whatever you see, right? So that's the kind of strong thing you could do. So for example, if you're dealing with, you know, mass auto attackers, you could just unskill learn ability, pillage, what else? What else? What is it? And these three I'm going to be unskilling, and I could go for something like, you know, return damage, mobility. What else? Drunken Haze. I don't think that's too good, to be honest. But maybe like Avatar wouldn't be too bad. You know, evasion, slow. But the thing is, if their attack is super fast, again, you're most likely going to rely on kind of like moving around and just like being kind of like very proactive, I guess. It's not looking too bad. Again, we're probably gonna have to scale our monsoon slowly but surely, but the thing is, the most important thing again is to get pillage up. So the sooner we get pillage maxed out, the better. We're gonna be scaling it to the late game. So what we're gonna do is also, I've seen Zoom do this quite a few times. Basically what he does is he pretty much goes for heavy pillage early, just maxes out. He doesn't really care about first few PvP rounds, which I don't really agree with them. I'd rather win my PvP, obviously. But what he goes, it goes for income. So it's kind of awkward. I think he goes for like maybe 100 times this, which gives you what? How much does it cost? Technically would cost 100k? That's crazy. Yeah, but anyways, he pretty much like goes for that. I think it 10 times or 100 times. I'm not even sure. But basically you would get the income at some point. I forgot to do the math, but essentially you would get the income back after, I would say, like 30 or 40 rounds, and at some point it becomes just income. So that's why it's super good. But again, it kind of depends, you know, I'll try to have the math on screen so you guys understand a little bit better. But essentially, this pays off the getting the income, and also it makes the rounds a little bit more difficult for your opponents. And that's what you're pretty much trying to do. Just make it as hard as possible for your opponents, and it gives you income, right? So why not? I see a lot of people going for these rings, which obviously is good for scaling. Because look at this, 138, for example, his primary stat is at 127 at the moment. Gives him a lot of good damage and things like that, but obviously the block is a problem. So we're getting PvP next. We're going to be maxing out Monsoon. Also Life Drain, most likely. So you saw that multicast. Pretty freaking good. So the way this, my clearing is going to go, I'm obviously going to be banishing myself, Monsooning, Transmute, and probably Life Drain. So let's max out Life Drain here. Just because obviously we want to... I mean, look at this. 4,000 HP per second. Look at the HP. That's what? That's 4 or 5 seconds? I mean, good luck. Yeah, this is 2 seconds. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I pretty much two-shot everyone. Like, this guy's one shot. All these guys are one shot. So... it's going to be pretty difficult. I hope I'm not first. Because I kind of wanted to go for something in particular. Like, so basically, like I said, I don't even need to Life Drain. This would be like... so basically what I do against auto attackers, I would banish myself, Monsoon, then Life Drain, right? I don't even need to Life Drain. It's unnecessary, right? It's kind of overkill at this point. I just wanted to like show you guys pretty much the combo. Getting a lot of glory, which is nice. You could save it up to buy yourself some more Supreme Staff of Pyromancy, giving you intel per level. The thing is, I don't really benefit from any sort of intel because my abilities don't scale with intelligence. Intelligence would pretty much only give me mana regeneration, mana pool. Let's see what this guy has. Life Drain level 10. Okay, so that character, the Wraith, pretty much how she works is that she has a mana pool, and it's essentially a permanent mana shield. So she absorbs damage based on her current mana pool, and then it starts taking towards her HP. So I feel like it was definitely overkill getting that Life Drain up. Maybe I would have needed only half. But again, you're better safe than sorry. It's always a little bit more reliable. Look at that damage. He still got one shot. One shot. Wait a second. It's only level 1 though. How did he get... how was he so low HP? I'm so confused. That's the thing. Entangle is good. Oh, that's a very Pepega build. Because the thing is, she's trying to go for like... I don't know, it feels like he's going for a caster build, auto attacker at the same time. He's stealing a lot from what though? His natural... no way. Oh man, these guys. What about... I know, right? Very unfortunate. Like, that's... I mean, I could try to recommend this guy, but I feel like he's a lost cause at this point. Go for a little bit of intel rings, just to scale a little bit of it. Like, it's not necessary, but it could be useful just to get that extra intelligence early. I've seen Belmont going for these golden armors, essentially giving you more magic resistance down the line, but I don't know how reliable that is, to be honest. Get herself a little bit more pillage. I should probably get myself more rings too. What's my pillage at the moment? 16, giving us essentially 288 more gold. I don't know if I need to max this. That's the thing. Transmutes cannot be used on heroes or creep above level 100. Kills a targeted unit, instantly transform into gold added to available gold. That's the thing. The problem with transmute, it costs already so much just to get it. And I don't know if like upgrading is worth it. And that's kind of my concern at the moment. I definitely know about my glory guns. I'm just not using it because I want to keep it for those really good 3 times multicast, as you guys saw. Really freaking good. I could even reuse the ability. So I think the best would be just use the ability multiple times. Look at the gold pool we have. 200 gold. So whenever we get these type of rounds, when there's a lot of like units, those are the best rounds. These are the type of rounds because there's already so many units on the map, and then we increase essentially the percentage times we could get more gold, which is the nice thing about it. Yeah, she's just prolonging the games more the rounds more than they should. I feel like this player is definitely new. I mean, he does have learn ability maxed out, but I probably would go pillage first before learn ability because you want the extra gold to be able to finance your purchases. I should probably finish my inventory. I need to remind myself that before I buy anything. I just want to max out pillage. So, cast monsoon, it has been reset right away. I'm also going to be transmuting. 500 extra gold, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Did he proc the pillage? That's my question. If it did, that would be insane. Maxed it out. Very freaking good. At this point, like, I could go for... Let me get my items before I forget. This should be good. Like, slightly more increase in, like, intelligence. Not the best thing I want, to be honest. The most important things obviously would be monsoon for clearing more rounds, and afterwards maybe I'll go for like maybe a few points in transmute and finish out learn ability so we get that extra levels. So cast monsoon twice. I could obviously just pillage myself, and not pillage. What am I talking about? Banish myself, right? Look at the amount of lumber I'm getting. This is really freaking good. I'm going to be able to max out learn ability in one shot. How crazy is that? One level maxed out. Let's freaking go. Very freaking good. So I'm getting extra 1,000 experience per enemy killed. Obviously it decreases with the amount of pillage. So both of these abilities would be decreased by 30%. Essentially because this one is they're both leveled up to 230, so it's 1% less effective for each learn ability level. So both of them are essentially 30% less effective, but they're still very effective nonetheless. It's very good abilities to get. This is the optimal rounds to get. Very good. Very freaking good. We're still getting a lot of XP from clearing waves super fast, so I'm very happy about that. One more point learn ability, max this out. So it is PvP currently. Like I said, I'm not worried whatsoever. So I'm probably just gonna max. I mean, we could just max out. I don't need to max out. It's already so much freaking damage, 7,000 damage, and plus it could be multicasted. Can you guys comprehend the amount of like how broken that is? For a little bit more life drain, just to secure our win, I guess. I could also again use my glory. I don't think it's useful. Like, none of these guys have any chance to get against me, I would say. Didn't follow my instructions. The HP is a problem, right, guys? So all of these players have a lot of HP. This guy seems to be like kind of copying a little bit my build, is he? Yeah, he's probably... I'm gonna assume he's gonna leave. You need percentage HP damage. So that's the issue at the moment. He's not relying like... Well, look at our HP bars. Like, you need to look, think of this like this, right? Yeah, he's gonna get one shot. Basically, the thing is, he deals damage to the percentage of his strength. So I guess that's gonna be his build. And does it proc magical crit? So wait, if this procs this, that would be actually a little bit crazy. Increase magic defense and also increases magic defense. I don't know what this guy's doing, to be honest. Just gave up. I'm very freaking confused about this guy's strategy. Okay, let's not really, I'm not gonna think too much about that. To be honest, there's no, this guy's roar, which is pretty bad. It's not gonna do much. I'm just gonna one-shot him. There's no point waiting here. That's the thing, yeah. It does 10k HP damage. I don't know why. Is he keeping his glory or something? I'm very confused. Like, how crazy is that? This does 10k damage per second. It's not maxed out, and plus it can be multicasted. And also, I think it procs critical strike. So just imagine the fact that this can be multicast. It's, for example, 6 times, it's 1%, but 6 times. So it'd be 60k damage per second. Plus that can be critted, which I think is, let's say it's times 2. That's 12k damage per second. Or 120k damage per second. Plus we can obviously apply Banish, which increases the damage. And obviously magical critical strike goes up to, I think, 7.5. So I'll let you guys do the math for it. That's quite a bit of damage. Obviously minus reductions and things like that, but you guys get the point. I think I'm going to start getting... I'm also going to be going for income, guys. That's something I'm going to be going for. I do have these leveled up. Now I pretty much just need to make it as difficult as possible for my opponents. So again, the most important is it's done. Here we go. So now we are going to be spending quite a bit of gold on this, but it is going to be worth it, guys. We're also not going to be leveling up Monsoon too much because we don't want to kill them too fast either. Because I want the ability to get Transmute in. As we're doing this, we're also... Obviously, this guy's going to be dying very soon. There's no doubt in my mind about that. We're also, basically, once we upgrade this, it's going to be almost impossible for this guy to, like, clear waves. Because he doesn't have any sort of abilities to clear waves. Like, I feel like most of my opponents will die pretty early. They're going to start to do quite a bit of damage, so... We're going to have to somehow... make sure that we don't die either. So let's get this a few points in Banish so it lasts a little bit longer. But the rest obviously we're just going to upgrade. So dungeon has been upgraded to level 8. Not bad, not bad. And you guys will see on the left side of your screen my current income. So I need to be a little bit faster. You guys saw that shockwave, right? Shockwave, the thing is, if there's any sort of like casters on the map, income is 720 at the moment. Not too bad, not too bad. 720, essentially I'm going to be getting like, what, 1,000 income per level. Hopefully I get like 10k income, which would be crazy, but the thing is I'm spending 1,000 gold for each upgrade, so it's going to be very costly, but it's going to be worth it. What I could do here, go for Staff of Supermancy. I could also go for Staff of Absolute Magic, giving me a little bit of... The thing is, I'm also taking quite a bit of damage, which is not something you kind of want either, right? Just making it as difficult as possible for my for my guy here. So he's going for Exile's Legacy, which I think wouldn't be too bad of an idea. For example, if I get a reset on that on the transmute. So guys, what if I have a good idea here to maximize our income return? What if instead of... Let me try something in partly. I'm actually going to go for a little bit more HP just because I want to try a strategy. So essentially before... So I'm going to be... so what I'm going to do is do this. Do that. Oh, it didn't work. Did you guys... That didn't work. So I thought I would reset my transmute, but it didn't work. Let me see if I can get Exile's Legacy and maybe get a few chances at proccing that a little bit more. I'm also going to be going for a few more levels on transmute. That should be enough, just one rotation. Life Drain does enough damage. Should max out Pillage, or not Pillage, Banish. It used to be 5 points, now it's 10 lumber. Or 5 lumber before. So I got 27k HP, which is absolutely massive. I'm even tankier than this guy, right? Finally, okay, I see. So this is the type of strategy that I'm talking about. He's doing the right thing, right? He's going for a stun. He's also going to be going for scaling magic resistance and block. What does he have? So yeah, this guy just needs to run away from the roar. Once he gets, he's doing the right thing. He should be using the stun. So now he should be fighting him. But he just got roar back. I think it's a pretty short cooldown. I'm just very confused on what this guy's strategy is. Like, what is he hoping for here? That's my question, right? He could be going for max mobility to just be a little bit faster, right? He could just literally get this here. But he's not even doing that. That's the kind of like... the point I'm missing, I guess, right? So get Ankh max movement speed is really good for PvP. Again, what is this guy gonna do? Like... I'm not gonna use Life Drain because that would be like a complete stomp, so I'm gonna use this. I'm just scared at this point. There's no way he was about to kill me. He left. That was an interesting strategy. He was doing like quite a bit of like... Yep. It is pretty strong. Yep. At least now they know about this strat, right? So you went for Staff of Power. Let's see, this guy's talking, what is he saying here? Avatar, anti-magic, shell, what else? Magic resist, HP, like all of that counters life drain. Any type of CC, any type of CC as well. Oh, look at that damage though. Okay. That's quite a bit. So this guy might be my competitor this game. The thing is, I'm kind of confused of a few things. Oh, I see why he did that. I see. Guys, I literally just found out the freaking fun strat that I could do. Basically use the Staff of Power. So his attacks are magic damage now. His auto attacks. And he's also going for magical critical hit. Okay. Wait, that's actually very interesting. That's actually very interesting. I kind of like that. That's a really fun strategy to do. So what I'm hoping here is I can transmute and reset the ability, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Go for a few more. I'm probably gonna go around, I don't know, let's say he has quite a bit of armor. I'm probably gonna go at and go income until like what, around 50, or not round, at least until 50 upgrades or something like that. So at least we get a decent amount of like income for later stages of the game. It's gonna be critical. It's gonna pay off, like I said. So I gave these guys, okay, he did go for this, just giving him a little bit of magic resist. Thing is, again, I'm taking quite a bit of damage, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword. At the moment, I'm 3,000 income, so it is pretty good. Like, passively getting that amount of like income is very good. So the thing is, like, making it more difficult for opponents is a good strategy, just for the single fact that obviously it's going to make it force people to go a little bit more defensive builds. He's going for golden armor, which is definitely a really good thing to do, just because it's going to increase his magic resistance. So now to counter that, obviously I'm going to need some type of magic penetrations, right? So what I could do here, I see. So you guys saw what I did there? Okay, so now I understand why I wasn't able to, so basically the reason why I wasn't able to reset the transmute is for the single fact that I actually resetted my banish and not my transmute. So I need to be kind of like moving around. So basically what I'm gonna do is do this, banish myself afterwards. So that's way too close for comfort, actually. So that's kind of a risky strategy. That's the kind of only concern that I have at the moment. I do... I'm kind of scared of doing this in the future. Maybe if I go Staff of Absolution might be a little bit better, but as you guys saw, these waves are starting to be really difficult. Increase magic intelligence by 500. GG, yeah. Oh, true. Some items that I really want would be Snow Wand. Snow Wand increases magic damage by 250, increases mana pool, and reduces the movement speed and attack speed of nearby enemies by 33%, which is obviously very good. So let's go with our greedy strat here. The thing I'm gonna need to be very mobile, right? I'm kind of scared of like dying. Is it PvP already? Yes, it is. Like he doesn't have anything to counter me, and that's the sad part. I can literally banish a little bit of this action, and not much he could do about it. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm just very confused. I'm gonna keep Ankh just for these rounds. We're also gonna be getting an item soon enough, which is gonna be pretty good. The thing is, like this guy, yeah, I'm gonna be going for the intel or either ancient staff of the axe is pretty good, just because of the CC that I can get. So let me actually turn on my what am I, Aussie? My auto hotkeys. I'm able to cast abilities within my inventory. Let's see, what does this guy, has he improved this strategy? Max endurance, reset cooldown, you only need 1 point in that. He's gonna somehow win this? No, he's not. What is this, like critical strike he has? This is a crazy amount of armor. With frost armor maxed out. Wonder if he's... Okay, I mean, he's taking quite a bit of damage if he doesn't have frost armor. So maybe inner fire plus frost armor gives him like a crazy amount of armor, so that's why he has a lot of survivability. But the thing is, this guy's healing quite a bit because of Frostmourne, giving him essentially a lot of attack speed. Like, he has really freaking bad items. Like, really bad abilities. It's just like so awkward. Like, nothing is good. Nah. Okay. You're calm, my friend. I'm just helping out. I'm just trying to help. Man, I really can't do that. I really can't. I really can't do that. Go for scaling strength for now. I need to stay freaking alive. That's what I need to. That's what needs to happen here. I'm gonna go for a little bit more intel, a little bit more HP too. I wish I could just like transmute, banish myself, but the thing is like the sequence of the abilities is too slow. So basically, if I do here, they have enough time, and I feel like it's only gonna get worse, right? Look at how much damage I'm taking, right? I'm taking way too much damage. Like, it's not good. It's not good whatsoever. Still getting 6k income, which is pretty good. Still banish my only way to survive, right? Now I could try to like go towards my end build. I mean, you know what I could do? Let me try something. I'm gonna do this, then banish myself. So that's what I'm gonna do essentially, I think. Essentially what I'm gonna do. Okay, I know what I can do. Okay, this is actually a really good item. Basically, it's going to enable me to greed as much as possible. I could greed even more, guys, with the chest of gold. I feel like this has turned to be like a pro game to like a just greedy game. You know what I mean? Just going to get some items, guys. So what I do, transmute from the gecko. Then I stun. Banish, stun again. And hope I don't die with shockwave. Oh my god. Good thing I have this, right? I am here, mortal, for my people. These are really freaking good items. Very good. We don't need to clear that fast, to be honest. We're already like clearing super fast. What's important is just winning them PvPs, I think. I was gonna be trying the strategy from Belmont, which he pretty much like maxes out golden armor, increases block and protection, and also has kind of like scaling magic resistance, which is and block pretty much, which is pretty good. Like getting this early, and I'm able to think about the strategies that I am going to be going for, essentially. So that's good. Let's go for this. Banish maxed out. We're also going to be going for life drain maxed out. Higher the banish, the more I think damage increase it gets. Monsoon is going to be pretty good to max out too. So let's get that out of the way. Hopefully we get some multicast. At the moment it's doing 2k damage to each half a second. Wait. 10 and a half. Oh no, it's 10 and a half. So it's 10. It's pretty much that damage per tick. So every time. So basically, if you combine these at the moment, it's doing what? 13k damage? Not too bad per second. Obviously, this is not taking into consideration that it can be critted or multicasted, so. So this guy's going for, with the magic damage, can I attack person with banish? I don't think that's how it works. Because it only changes auto attacks. Basically, auto attacks naturally are This guy does have stunts. That's something to take into consideration. But I don't think I'm gonna be worried too much. Again, like, I just need mobility, right? And CC. So Windwalk in that case scenario would be good, so I could just pretty much reposition myself and be in a better spot. So what I could do again, get one more Axe of the Ancients. Or scaling. Scaling intel wouldn't be too bad. I wanted to fight this guy ideally, but, you know. This is the classic Pepega strategy, where you just like auto attack and hope for the best. Going for regen. I don't know how I'm feeling about this guy's build. It's like kind of all over the place. So obviously we're going to be getting rid of these two. I might consider actually keeping mobility because I don't want to go for endurance. It would be like a waste of an like ability slot. Thing is, I think... Let me see here. Good amount of gold from this. Scaling resist is pretty good. I could keep it for now, just max out my abilities. That's something I could do, yes. So like I said, I want to be going for the robe of the Archmage. Anything else I really want to go for? I just need to kite these back to my spot here. Okay, so 18 more levels. We still have quite a bit to go through, guys, so... I'm just saving up a little bit because I want to keep these two items as much as possible. I could just level up a few abilities, to be honest. So something I really want to level up is Last Breath, 100%. This needs to be kept. The only thing is I think Death and Decay is on hotkey D, which is the same hotkey as Life Drain. Kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna have to watch out here with Banish because of Shockwave. Just gonna wait for cooldowns here. Nice dodges. Fancy feet, let's go. Got my stun in a bit, so I'm not too worried. Again, I'm probably just going to be kiting these guys as much as possible and just using my abilities. The thing that I'm scared about is the Death and Decay. Can max out my Monsoon, which I'm probably going to be keeping anyways. Just drag these guys in the corner. I feel like this is the best way for me to clear waves. I could have probably upgraded this a few more times, to be honest, but it's still a good amount of income, so I'm not too worried at the moment. I could also almost get my staff. Again, very freaking expensive. Like, this could be interesting. Critical hits deals 50% less damage to you. So technically speaking, that's actually really good. I was hoping these ghouls to not have any sort of, what's it called? Like, imagine them having Shockwave would have been pretty bad. Rip. Good. PvP battle once again. This is super expensive, all of these. Let's max out Last Breath for this PvP battle. All of this very, very freaking expensive, but it's gonna be worth it. Nice stun from our teammate here, or our teammate or our enemy. Sam D. This is gonna be the guy that most likely we're gonna have like kind of a hard time against. He has 2 axes, so his primary stat is strength. So I might consider going for one more axe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this is gonna be a piece of cake here. It's a good amount of armor, but it's not good against my class. And plus I had stun. In PvP, guys, don't forget, I'm gonna have Woodwalk. Also, I'm gonna have I could have Avatar, which wouldn't be too bad. That's what I'm wondering. I don't know if I want to go for increased intel, guys, to be honest. I feel like the best way for me to play this is get rid of a little bit of crit. Nice. So I think, like, technically I could go for one of these, which would increase my stats. What Zoom goes for usually is this item, which increases your hero's, like, stats by 35%. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Magic necklace, it's decent, but I mean, not the best. So I'm gonna be still going for greed for 5 more rounds, and when it comes to like last 10 rounds, I'm gonna be going for my last build. Next time, use Avatar when you duel starts. Yep. This guy got rid of. Okay, so it seems like he got rid of Avatar. So this is definitely the way to go. Perfect. I'm not clearing the first, guys. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going for the greed. Like, extra XP, yes, it's going to help. Just give you a little bit more mana pool, but it's not going to be as important, right? Very good. Going pretty fast though. Liking this. 6k income. Not looking too bad, guys. Not looking too bad for sure. So we have maxed out crit, which is very good. Maxed out monsoon. Transmute is upgraded a little bit. Maxed out banish. Maxed out life drain. Maxed out last breath. Now we're pretty much missing, I think, 3 more abilities, which we're going to get rid of. This one, this one, this one. Hopefully they come to the middle. Unfortunate. We're gonna have to kite this a little bit. That's fine though. Look at the damage on these guys. These are quite a bit quite powerful, not gonna lie. Very good. 700. Maybe I can even wait for this staff right away. 2 more rounds until we start completing our build, but I feel like we're in a pretty good spot, guys, to take this home. Getting passive like magic protection, but I don't think it's like that good. Oh, that was bad. Why did I banish against magic? I could have legit died there. That was so bad on my part. That was terrible. I can't believe I just did that. It would have been terrible. I forgot these rays did magic damage. How did I forget that? Good thing I had that was my last health. That's the thing. That's the thing with playing with greedy build, is that you can literally die so easily. I can't believe I banished myself like a Pepega. Hopefully this is gonna be enough. We'll see. Come middle, dude. Good, good, good. Here comes the PvP once again. We are gonna be getting rid of you and probably get you. I think that's the best build I could go for. So essentially have like a lot of magic penetration for with these items. And we got a lot of freaking health because of the Heart of the Hero. I don't know if like it's any good. I mean, it increases your HP by 100%. How do I get max mobility? That's the thing. There's no item that's magic that gives you max mobility that I'm aware of. Something that could be good is just getting like endurance to max out my mobility, and probably going for... I could technically max out my mobility when I think about it. Get rid of this with like endurance. And I could go for this item, which decreases the amount of like critical chance my enemies do have on me. Which might be a pretty good idea. There's a lot of items that I really want to get. Like, I feel like this one is good. Is it that good, though? Because we want to enhance our damage, right? Good defense is always a good offense. The thing is, I'm gonna need to survive, right? I can't. Wait, did I lose so much damage? How did I lose so much HP? How did I took so much? I'm so confused. Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh, I hate to see this. Oh my god, what a Pepega build. Look at that damage. I'm wondering how good that's gonna be in PvP. Really wondering how good that's gonna be. Because I think like anything to reduce critical hits from him would be really good here. And he's probably gonna aim for me, right? Does magic damage, does Avatar prevent? I would assume Avatar prevents magic damage, right? Oh, that was a mistake. So I think I'm gonna start playing it. I don't need to. Let's go for retrain. Very good. Everything's maxed out, I'm pretty sure it should be. Very good. Maybe I should have kept it for 5 more rounds. I feel like that was my mistake on the pillage, but that's fine. I could just start building right away against what we need. So the thing that I really want would be obviously Death and Decay. Very expensive to get though. Also, any type of silence wouldn't be too bad. The thing is, like, we're talking about auto attackers, right? So technically, he does have multi-shot as well. So mirror image is out of the question. So I have 3 ability slots, right? So what I'm thinking here, like endurance to get rid of this and potentially get my item. Then I would have 2 more slots. So maybe Windwalk and like Death and Decay might be the best shot. This guy rip. That's what I'm trying to think here. Still upgrading. I mean, that's kind of a... Why would you do that? It's too late to do that. This guy's playing like so inconsistently, and it's kind of like tilting me to some extent. So yeah, I'm really trying to figure out what would be the ideal case scenario here. Again, Staff of Power would give... I really can't banish. If I banish myself during that Battle Royale, I'm dead. One shot, essentially, so... That's why I need to watch out against that guy. So I might be forced to do the strategy I talked to you guys about. So reduce the amount of critical strength that I'm like taking. Holy chainmail. You know what? Let's do it. I'm also limited on time, so I gotta have to make some moves. So let's get rid of this. Get ourselves max mobility so we can get rid of that. Very good. Get rid of this. Damn, that's a very unfortunate day for my friend Ramil, dude. Dude, it's so like I would hate to be that guy, to be honest. Increase health by 10k, which is absolutely useless, but it's technically 20k because this increases by 20%, 200%, 100% technically. So I think this is the best build I could really do. Still have a crazy amount of glory, which I could use for either HP or like PvP bonus. Ability damage wouldn't be too bad. I wonder if this works. Where's my PvP bonus? Oh, there it is. Well, let's try it out. I want to see like how powerful this PvP bonus is. 27% increased damage per heroes and reduced damage from taken from them. I'm curious to see how that one plays out, to be honest. Let's go for Avatar, like I told you guys. Maybe Windwalk wouldn't be too bad. So what I need is Avatar to get rid of that guy. The thing is, again... I needed Windwalk, I think. Just to get away from this guy. I feel like he's for sure gonna kill me, just because I don't have anything to kill him with. So I needed definitely K at this point or something, right? Because, and mobility would be good. I could technically just try to run away in arena and just go for Def and Decay and hope for the best. Windwalk would be decent too. I'm really like trying to think here, because that definitely like Windwalk is good to just get away. 148. I mean, I don't know how good that is. We'll figure it out shortly. I can't use... Oh, it's wrong hotkey. Can I not use it? Jesus, that was closer. I was misclicking on the... I was literally misclicking. I was pressing on F when it was D. Jesus Christ, I hope that doesn't happen in PvP. Just use glory to... I really wanted to fight blue. I'm at 30%, which is enough, I think. Obviously, that was a stop for blue. We're gonna receive a prize here. So 5 more rounds, guys. 5 more rounds. I mean, the urn. This is decent. When activated, all abilities there that are activated at the beginning of are activated. Okay, this would be good. There's a lot of like subtle things I could do. I think he has like a lot of... Okay, he's going for strength, which I feel like is not the best idea, depending on his build.
Child's play. Alas, for now. Child's play. For my people, a
What I'm really tilted about is that the thing is the Death and Decay is on hotkey D, so I'm not too sure which one is going to take priority, right? So I'm going to be able to most likely cast Avatar a few times during the fight. I don't know if extra mobility would be good and just rely on these two abilities to do the damage for me. I need to remember that I cannot cast Banish on myself. That's the most important thing. Once I clearly understand that, that's going to be the best best case scenario for me. This guy's building against me for no reason. So is this guy, and they're going to realize pretty fast that it's not me the problem, but I'm just trying to think here, guys, like what would be the best case scenario? Most likely just finish off. I really want to say Windwalk, but I think Death and Decay is going to be just so much better. But the problem is, again, same hotkey. Like one critical mistake that I do and it's going to be all over. Maybe I just go... let's see. Okay, so it's life drain. Then I'm going to have to manually click this, which is so freaking awkward. At least it's on top left, so I could do like, I don't know, Avatar, Monsoon, Life Drain. Death and Decay would be have to be casted like this, which is like kind of peg a little bit. All right, let's try it. I mean, it's something, right? It's something. That's the most important thing. Everything's maxed out, I would assume. Everything's maxed out. So now we're pretty much gonna go for stats or health or anything just to give us a little bit more resistance. This flat health wouldn't be too bad. I feel like that's the best thing I could really do at this point. Just give me as much health as possible. A lot of castables, and obviously all of these abilities are going to be subject to resets. So that's the thing. I'm going to have to consider that. I also have a little bit of glory I could use in future. The amount of health that I'm getting is going to be useful for, obviously, for someone that's going to hit so hard. $263k. This guy's at 247k. 306. Like, I'm really not worried about this guy. This guy, like, very bad strat. His armor reduction, which is good. But I feel like Avatar is the way to play this. What can I really take out here? So let's say I'm like in the Warcraft 3 mini Olympics, right? What can you really get rid of to perfect this build? That's really what I'm wondering here. I don't have enough stats. Like, how can I even play this better? Like, should I be going for scaling stats from the get-go, right? I feel like that might be better. And I should probably go for keep transmute and pillage until round 45 instead of 40, which was a little bit of a mistake. So I have to forget, I don't have to forget that I have stun, I have Avatar, Life Drain, Banish. So I probably want to banish this guy, unless he's in Avatar form, right? He does have Avatar from Anti-Magic Shell. But if I was him, I would probably just go for... Avatar, Ability Form plus the Flag. I think both are good. 300k HP. Not bad, not bad. Who am I really fighting? You guys already know it's this guy, so I really don't care about the rest. I'm probably just going to be casting my abilities to the best of my, you know. Increased double armor. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I don't get too much of a close spawn. There he is. Okay. That's crazy. That multi-shot killed me. GG's. Man, that multi-shot is so overpowered. Man. I forgot multi-shot had so much range. I completely forgot multi-shot had that much range. So how do I even counter that? Is it with Windwalk? Because he did so much freaking damage in like the span of like, I don't know, a few seconds. Man, I hate these Pepegas builds. It's so like unidimensional and you literally can't do anything against it. Like I did have Last Breath to save me. So I guess like mobility would have been good. But the thing is I can't even cast spells if he's in like Avatar, right? Technically could even increase his Avatar form with like, I don't know. Like Avatar, like I said, plus the flag. Which would double the amount of like time he's in Avatar. So I'm not able to cast. And she could just like hit me like with auto attacks. And I'm going to have to like run like a headless chicken and just try to survive. But I don't think there's a way for me to survive this, to be honest, guys. Unless you guys know in the comments. Let me know down in the comments if there's a specific way I could survive this. This is obviously an underwhelming performance by me, but hopefully you guys give me some kind of tips and tricks down in the comments. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you guys want to see more of this in the future, let me know down in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great one. I'll talk to you soon.